Good morning, everyone. So I am on vacation, so I have been trying lots of recipes just to get different ideas and so that I can have those while I'm working and also to share with everyone. So I made some coconut fries. They were very, very good. I just have to watch eating too many of them because there's a lot of carbs. And then today I pulled out my sheet that I found that has a lot of chaffle recipes. So I got this on the internet. I apologize, I don't know who I got it from, but it's just a long list of different ones. So this is the one that I did make. I made one from here, and it was actually pretty good. So I'm trying one, it's labeled cinnamon. And I changed it out because I use pumpkin a lot and my cinnamon has kind of an orange flavor and I just wasn't feeling that today. So, but it is super easy. So you have 1 egg and a tablespoon of either almond flour or coconut flour. I have made both, so I wanted to try that. The coconut flour is gonna have a little bit more carbs, so just keep that in mind. The vanilla, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then I shook in some of my pumpkin, a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 cup of mozzarella. So right now I've been buying mine at the store. So they do have, so in 1/4 cup, it has 2 carbs. So that's where you're gonna get a lot of the carbs as well. So if you shred your mozzarella, that's going to cut down on some carbs. I just haven't done that yet. And then I also put in a little bit of sweetener because I'm thinking if this is going to be a breakfast waffle, I want it a little bit sweet. I had only put in 1 teaspoon for the whole recipe, which makes 4 chaffles, and I couldn't really taste the sweetness. So I think next time I'm going to add more sweetener because really if you have, that's 1/8 a teaspoon per chaffle, so it's not going to taste very sweet. Mix it all together and then separate it into your four quadrants here. And it took about 2.5 tablespoons each. So I've got my chaffle maker here and I just put them back in there warm. As you can see, I was nibbling on, this is the coconut flour one, and I was nibbling on that earlier. Ooh. So these are my coconut ones. Let's see if I can get some light on there. Nope, that doesn't help much actually. So these are my, they look slightly different. I'm gonna turn you guys this way. They look a little bit different. So can you guys guess which one is which? This is the almond flour and this is the coconut flour. So it seems like the coconut flour actually got a little bit crispier. This one is definitely softer. I left them in for the same time. So I'm gonna taste my, so I tasted the first one with the coconut. Definitely a salty, cheesy taste. I can taste a hint of the pumpkin, but I can't taste sweetness. So then here is my almond flour, which is what the recipe called for. I taste the saltiness of the cheese. I can't say I can taste the pumpkin. I can smell it. And no sweetness. So I think you would definitely need to maybe have a little bit more than a teaspoon, or actually it calls for a pinch of cinnamon, so I shook it out. So I might put a little bit more of the flavoring if that's what you want. And then more than a teaspoon of sweetener, because you have to think that's per chaffle that you're putting that sweetener in. but not bad.